So in the last day or so I did a vid with the title The Edinburgh Knife Attack. I will leave it in the pinned comment underneath this vid. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. And I came across this, initially from the Daily Mail, stabbing migrant charged. Now you'll notice in this video, like so many mainstream videos, they'll take the perpetrator and they'll pixelate their face. Because, why would anybody want to know what the perpetrator looked like? If they've got a different skin colour, apparently, by and large, well, we can't have that. We can't have their facial identification. We can't have the public seeing what they really look like. And, remember with that horrible stabbing of children down south. And same thing, they pixelated the pictures, any pictures of the perpetrator. And then after a while, what was it? They were only showing the perpetrator as a child. Remember that, Yeah? Everything except sitting there sucking their thumb and, holding a teddy. Yeah? And there's no mistake about any of this. Absolutely none. Pixelated. But you know what's not pixelated? Everybody else. Everybody else. Including the cops. All of them. No pixelation there. It's just wrong on so many bloody levels. It really is. We're being socially engineered to just question nothing, and even things that you see with your eyes, see nothing until the state or the media tells you what you actually saw. I mean, it's straight out of Orwell. It really is. But let's read some of this. An immigrant from Chad has been charged after 2 people were hospitalised by a man allegedly roaming the streets of Edinburgh with knives. A 23-year-old suspect, and this is one of the primary reasons I'm doing this vid, was arrested on Monday following a standoff with armed police who rushed to a tower block in Calder, West Edinburgh at around 8:30. Yeah. It's pixelation, no pixelation. Let's go to Police Scotland, Edinburgh. A 23-year-old man. I mean, if you were to type it in as a search, 23, migrant, 23. Let's see, the Sun. Have they pixelated it? Absolutely same thing. Pixelation. All the mainstream media, pixelation. Pixelation. No pixelation for them. Yeah? But our New Scots, pixelation. It's a bloody disgrace. It truly is. So, around 8:25 on Monday, 2nd of March 2026, police, including firearms officers, attended the Calder Gardens area following reports of a man with a bladed weapon. 2 people were injured and taken to the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh for treatment. A man suffered injuries consistent with being stabbed. A woman suffered a laceration to the head, not believed to be caused by a bladed weapon. So that's not it's not caused by a blade. It's not believed. It's a big bloody difference. Yeah. So the man's is due to appear at Edinburgh Sheriff Court on Wednesday, the 4th of March 2026. So that's today. Chief Inspector Scott Kennedy said, "I'm aware misinformation continues to be shared online about the incident, which could cause further distress in the local community." I'd like to be clear, we did not receive any reports of a man attempting to enter a nursery or any educational establishment, and this was not a hostage situation. While we understand what happened was frightening, we understand, really. I'd ask people to avoid speculating about the details and be mindful, because remember, I've talked about in the past, mindfulness, NLP programming, You know, it's part of that dumbing down of those even in positions of trust. Or be mindful about everything you say to the point that you'll see nothing over time. Seriously. They come out with this pish. 23. 23. Do you want to know what they look? What the guy actually looks like is this. There is no way on earth this guy is 23. Not in a month of Sundays. This guy is nowhere near 23. I'd say late 40s at least. At least, yeah? But am I on my own about this? Let's have a look at some of the comments. One, yesterday you said was not to believed to be caused by a bladed weapon. No way he is 23. I'm sorry, that sounds a lot like backpedaling to me. Have you spoken to all witnesses? No. I don't see that being the case. Seriously. That last bit I did, the Edinburgh knife attack, I mean, I'm pointing out what STV, its reporters were, how they were spinning it. And honestly, if you haven't watched it, I'll leave you a link to it underneath this vid. Because it's the detail. Another one. Not a chance. He's 23. 137 thumbs up. Now 138. 23 looks about 73. Get the face you deserve, I guess. Considering a live feed yesterday on TikTok from the neighbour directly above the flat, he was in confirmed the couple hadn't left the house, so yes, a hostage situation. Multiple accounts of people saying he got chased from a nursery or school. Another incident exactly the same down in Birmingham, yet it ain't terrorist related. Pull the other one out. Yeah, honestly, I keep saying this. The trouble is, no matter what aspect of the system, legal, judicial, police, judges, all the rest of it, there is a network of occultists with variations on a belief system. Under some, it's their membership of Freemasonry. For the females, mostly Eastern Star. Then you've got witchcraft. Seriously, that is a big thing in the UK. You've got humanism, theosophy, the New Age movement. We're dealing with a network, and I keep saying to people that it's about 10% of society. And so few people are looking into any of this. Bump their gums about, oh, this happened. Oh, that happened. But they're never ever bloody well discussing why and who. I've been seeing a lot of people saying, oh, it's Islam coming into the UK. Who is making sure they're coming in, if you believe that? It's the networks. Who's in the councils? Who's in social housing? Who's in these public-private partnerships? And you keep finding this same running theme. The whole of something called the third sector. Billions upon billions are being spent in the UK on that alone. Wall to wall with theosophists, humanists, the New Age movement, etc. An interconnected death cult. So just remember when you're pointing out, oh, look what happened this time. And ask yourself, whoever is on YouTube you're watching, are they ever talking about Freemasonry, Eastern Star, Theosophy, humanism, the New Age movement, etc., etc.? And then ask on top of that, why the fuck not? Seriously. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon.